Hey guys. I was thinking about what holiness is, and it's really about making yourself whole through recognizing the power of your body that is only simply a vessel to carry your soul through this very limited, short span of existence. And for all the people who have lived before us, and for all the people who will live after us, it is simply only a recognition of how we're here for a short time. And so our bodies are made then to be utilized in the most kind way to carry out our soul, a lot like to literally encompass and be a vessel for our soul to live this great life that we can live depending on how we treat ourselves. Holiness means being whole by aligning yourself with God, not because you pray 3 times a day, or because you wrap tefillin every morning, or because you light Shabbos candles or wear clothes that are modest. Those are ways that will definitely enhance your ability to perceive your connection to a higher power, which will then bring blessing and comfort into your life. But holiness, you can be doing all those things and still not align yourself with the power that will make you feel kind and compassionate to yourself and to others. And when we are here to be kind and compassionate to ourselves and others, that is what being holy is. Sorry, there's a siren. But if we can take a moment to acknowledge that, to acknowledge the fact that we're here for a higher purpose, and when we align our mind and body and soul to then be kind to ourselves and loving to ourselves, that is what it means to be holy. That is what it means to be connected. When we buy ourselves flour, I just bumped into a friend, which is actually what inspired me to share this, which I'm really glad for, because I just bumped into a friend who bought herself sunflowers for Chag, and she was like, "Look, I bought myself flowers for Chag," and I said, "That's amazing." She said, "Are you proud of me?" I said, "Of course I'm proud of you." I was like, this is what I help teach my clients to do, to love themselves, to give themselves what they need, to not wait for it from other people. And so I was like, I buy myself flowers every Shabbat. It's not something that we need to wait for. When we ask Hashem for help, not because we're doing this, that, or the other thing, but because we can ask God for help. And we say, "God, help me be the best me I can be. Help me find the joy in life. Help me find contentment in the moments. Help me trust your timing of life and not be impatient with the things I want." When we really humble ourselves and ask a higher power for what we need and for what we want, while simultaneously giving us self-love and giving us things that make us happy and not waiting for it to come from other sources, that is holiness. It's an alignment. It's a unification of God's love with our love, and then smushing it together into one ball of force that we internalize and empower ourselves with to create the lives of glory and joy. Because when we're in a state of glory and joy, we can make so many better decisions. And when we're in a rut, we can get out of it. And if we're in a bad headspace, it's really hard to problem solve. If you're really, I was like, whoa, what's that? If we're in a bad headspace, when we have a problem arise, the potential to problem solve decreases significantly. And when we're in a good place, and then an issue arises, or we're in need of change, or in need to make a decision to better ourselves, have betterment, we actually have the capacity of our mind and our heart to think what next we need to do, what next we need to have to take us to that next place, to get ourselves out of the rut, whether it is physically or emotionally or spiritually. So when you live in this alignment of joy, you actually have an opened capacity to choose the next best move for you to do in your life. And that's what holiness is. Holiness is living in joy, living in compassion, living in love with yourself and God, to unify those two, to create a force of passion and joy. So Chag Sameach, happy Simchas Torah, love yourself, ask God for what you need, and may it be so freaking awesome. Peace.